Rein gefühlstechnisch. Oder?
Welcome back, Alfred. How can I help you?
Na gut, gucken wir mal.
The goddess Athena spoke to Bellerophon and I. She told us that if we want to steal Pegasus, we must destroy a golden gate forged by Hephaestus. Being a gate forged by a god, it can only be destroyed by a divine weapon. And Athena said that it must be me that gets it. I have no idea what weapon we're talking about.
A divine weapon?
Yes, a divine weapon with incredible destructive power, to rival even Zeus's thunderbolt or Poseidon's trident.
There is only one weapon that can rival the thunderbolt of Zeus. Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. Read the book on the myth of Thor. Seek him out and convince him to give you his hammer.
Thor's hammer? I doubt he would just hand it over.
Do not be pessimistic, Alfred. I'm sure you'll find a way. Go now. Waste no time. Bear my words in mind. I'm sure they will help you.
I have no further questions.
Good.
Okay. Wie wir schon gedacht haben. So, ich speichere mal. Ich gucke gleich mal unter T wie Tor. Ja. Ach, ganz unten.
It's cold.
So. Wir haben Blutspuren oder irgendwelche Spuren hier unten im Schnee.
A snowy forest, both evocative and eerie. A tree without leaves. It's understandable considering the climate. Touching that tree won't be helpful.
Doch. Kann man. Ist das Tor? Okay. MK?
A hooded man with a massive physique. He worries me a bit. I hope he doesn't have any bad intentions. A proud-looking man. Probably a warrior.
War ganz schön knapp bekleidet hier.
A nice fire. It's so cold that I feel better just looking at it. Good day.
Hello, stranger.
Es ist Tor.
What are you doing here? Aren't you afraid to wander these parts alone and unarmed?
Why do you say that? Why
Wieso
should I
so?
be afraid?
Because of the giants. Don't you know that this is the land of the ice giants?
What? Giants?
No sane man would stroll around like you're doing. Why have you ventured this far? Are you nuts or something?
Bist du einfach doof? Klar, andere
This may
Wahrheit.
sound strange, but I'm looking for Thor, the god of thunder.
You are looking for Thor? Why on earth are you looking for the mighty Thor in these wastelands? Everyone knows that the god of thunder lives in Asgard, in a huge shining castle with 540 rooms.
Yes, indeed. And everybody knows that the ice giants are Thor's archenemies. This is the last place you will find him.
I see.
Take my advice, stranger. Go back home and warm yourself up. And forget this crazy idea of finding Thor.
Diese Torheit mit Tor.
I see.
Das ist doch nicht Jotunheim, oder? Na gut, wir werden also nochmal mit den Tisch reden. Wir fragen noch einmal nach
I'm
Thor.
sorry to bring this matter up again, but I really need to talk to Thor. Any idea how to do so?
You want to speak with Thor. Thor lives in Asgard, the abode of the gods. It's simply impossible for a human to reach Asgard. Alive, at least.
I see.
Why do you want to speak with Thor?
It's a long story. I need his help.
Well, as my traveling companion said, it's impossible to talk to the god of thunder.
I see.
Klar bestehen wir drauf.
Sorry to insist, but are you really sure that there's no way to talk to Thor?
You'd better not insist. The god of thunder could hear you and get offended, and strike you down with lightning.
It's really important. It's a matter of life and death.
What would you be willing to do to meet Thor?
Anything.
Anything?
Oh, schöne Aufgabe.
Anything.
Do not promise things that you may regret later. Go back home and warm yourself up, and forget this crazy idea of finding Thor.
I insist. I can't go back home, not before speaking with Thor.
Shut up! You talk too much, stranger. Thor hates people who talk too much. You'll end up in the graveyard. You'd better go back home.
Damn it.
Wir reden nochmal.
I'm sorry to bring this matter up. Any idea how to do so?
You want... Thor it's simply alive.
Why do you...
It's a...
Well,
Sorry to insist, but are you really...
You'd better... The god of thunder could hear you and strike you down with
It's really...
what would you be willing to...
Any...
Eh?
Ich klicke mal weiter und
I
bitte mal...
insist.
Ah,
I
Mist.
can't...
Shut... You talk, Thor. You'll end up in the... You'd better go...
Damn it.
Ich könnte irgendwas ins Feuer werfen zum Beispiel. Wir reden nochmal und machen...
Sorry. All
Auf
right.
geht's.
Maybe you're right. I'll go back where I came from. It's a pity, because I'd be willing to do anything to meet Thor.
Ah, okay.
Hey, stranger, wait. Maybe there is a way to talk to Thor.
Really?
Are you really willing to do anything in return for his help?
Anything.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Trust me.
All right. The divine Thor, the mighty god of thunder, stands before you.
What?
That's right. And I am Loki, god of great cunning. Now listen carefully, stranger. Something regrettable has happened. Thor has lost his hammer.
What?
I didn't lose it. It was stolen. I fell asleep, and when I woke up, Mjolnir, my hammer, wasn't there.
Long story short, I investigated and found out that the hammer was stolen by Thrym, the most powerful of the ice giants. The point is that without Mjolnir, Thor's powers are not sufficient to challenge Thrym, so I went by his cave and spoke with the giant, begging him to return Mjolnir to the Prince of Asgard. Thrym offered me a deal. He'd be willing to give the hammer back if we give him the beautiful Freya's hand in marriage. Freya, the goddess of love, of course replied that she's not going to marry that ugly giant. But I am Loki, the god of cunning. I came up with a brilliant plan.
I wouldn't call it brilliant.
Wait, I know this tale. Thor will dress up like a woman and will make Thrym believe he's Freya.
Well, that was the original plan, but...
But...
But can you imagine me, dressed up like a woman?
Da bist
I'm
du ja
over
relativ
2 meters tall. I'm big and hairy. I have a beard. Thrym isn't that easily fooled.
Imagine Thor wearing this dress. It would be ludicrous. We would need
Ludicrous,
someone
zum
slender
Gucken.
of form, with delicate traits, and without a beard.
Hey, wait, the only person here that fits that description is me. You're not thinking of me, are you?
You said you were willing to do anything.
Are you going back on your word?
Interessant, oder? Ich habe mich schon gewundert, wie Thor aussieht, aber gutes Look in Thor. Thor ein bisschen mächtiger. Jetzt von der Größe auch.
Guys, are you sure this is a good idea?
Don't worry. Loki has everything planned out.
What are we going to do if the giant smells a rat?
That shouldn't happen. But if it does happen, the plan is take to your heels.
How do I take to my heels? I'm wearing a skirt.
It's not going to happen. Don't worry. Thrym is a very stupid giant.
So stupid that he succeeded in stealing Thor's hammer. And what are we going to do if the giant
Das ist eine
won't give the
berechtigte
hammer back?
Aussage.
What do you mean?
I mean, what if the giant wants to make sure that I'm Freya before giving the hammer back?
Nah, I think that's pretty unlikely.
Unlikely? What kind of an answer is that? Luckily, I still have my magic bell.
Wo hat er gerade die Griffe, wo seine
when
Glocken
I
sind?
changed into this dress, I left my magic bell in my pants. I have to go back. I have to get my bell.
You stay here, stranger.
I have to get a very important thing from my pants pocket.
Don't worry. Your pants are safe. They're in my magic trunk. You'll get them back later.
Stop being so jumpy. You're going to ruin everything. Stay on target. Remember what we said. Keep your mouth shut. Don't say a word in the presence of the giant. Upon hearing your boy voice, he might grow suspicious.
Vielleicht.
Who are you? How dare you walk the sacred soil of the Ice Giant's land? Oh, it's you, Loki. And Thor's here too.
Hello, fatty.
So, Loki, what of my proposal?
We think it's acceptable, and we're here to seal the deal. Let
Seal
me
the deal.
introduce to you Freya, your future bride.
Freya, come closer. Let me get a better look at you.
Freya, go closer.
Very cute. I love blonde hair.
Perfect. So you can just give us the hammer back and...
No, sneaky Loki. I am not stupid. You're the god of cunning. This could be a trick. Let's do it this way. I'm going to take Freya into my cave, and tomorrow we'll meet here again. If there's no trick, then I'll be satisfied. I'll give you the hammer back. I give you my word of honor.
This is
Verzweiflung.
not what we agreed on, fatty.
I'm sorry. Take it or leave it.
Anschultern. Wupp.
Poor boy. Who knows what's going to happen to him?
Too bad.
I told you it was a bloody stupid idea, though.
Don't worry, mate. We'll come up with another plan.
Die haben schon abgeschrieben.
I'm anxious to know you better, my beautiful Freya. But first, I must appease my hunger. I'm off to hunt wild boar. And of course, I'm going to take the hammer with me. I'm not so naive as to just leave it here.
Den kann er tragen.
I might be hunting for a couple of hours. So make yourself at home. I hope you're not afraid of the dark.
Yay. Doch. Beginnen wir also mit Frauen. Du kannst
I'm
mir
lost
Sprachkarte
without my
lösen.
magic
Danke.
bell. I have to find a way to get out of here before the giant comes back.
Okay, wir speichern mal. Oh, wir haben alles belegt. Das ist ja höchst unschön. Und noch einen ganz alten. Gut, dann der neue heißt jetzt Jotun ab sofort. So,
A sturdy stone door. I don't know how to open it.
was haben wir denn? Steine? Vielleicht Feuersteine? Wow. Dekolleté. Pyrit, ja, das ist. Wo steckst du dir das hin? Genau, nutzt das Stroh als Haare, als Trägerstoff der Flamme und zu
I must
entzünden.
hurry and come up with something before the fire goes out.
So, was haben wir hier?
It seems
Fuck.
to be a torch.
Steckst du doch nicht rein, die Fackel, nimm die doch gleich und. So. Ich mach mal kurz schnell weiter. Wir nehmen die Fackel, dann nehmen wir die und halten die ans Feuer. Okay, muss echt schnell sein, sonst ist man tot.
I'm afraid that the torch will go out at any moment. I must hurry.
Okay, damit zünden wir die Katze an. Sieht noch Rätsel aus vorne. Sieht herrlich aus. Fackel sah aus.
Wow.
Was ist damit geschafft? Ich speichere mal lieber. So, was gibt's hier?
A stone on which it seems runic symbols are engraved.
Ich glaube, da müssen wir einfach alle mitnehmen. Zweiter.
I don't know how it...
Okay, Asche will er nicht mitnehmen. Okay, ich spreche mal die Animation ab, weil es ist immer dasselbe. Das sind auch noch Grundsteine. Oh, da konnte was durchgebrochen.
Who are you?
My name's Alfred. Actually, who are you?
I am the dwarf Alberic from the people of the Nibelungs.
Alter, wo kommt der
I
jetzt
am
her?
the guardian of the treasure of my people, and I
Nibelung?
am here to take back that which was stolen by deceit. Hey, wait a second. Are you dressed up like a woman?
Oh, well, it's not like it seems. I can explain.
Don't worry, dude. We Nibelungs are very open-minded.
No, seriously, it's not what it looks like.
Don't worry, dude. It's perfectly normal. It's much more common than you think. Dude, if it makes you feel good, that's what's important. Don't worry about what other people might think. Even among the Nibelung, there are many who like to wear women's clothing. But enough about that. How did you get in here?
I'm a prisoner of Thrym the giant. He thought I'm a woman.
That damn giant stole the ring that my family has guarded for millennia. And very not the ring of the Nibelung treasure. He who owns the ring is the rightful owner of all the riches of my people. See what I'm saying? This is serious. Especially because I am the guardian of that ring. I can't tell the others that it was stolen. I'd be lynched. I have to get it back.
What is he? Some kind of kleptomaniacal giant? He also stole Thor's hammer.
What the? He also stole my magic cloak of invisibility. I don't care that much about the cloak, but I absolutely must recover the ring. I dug a long tunnel and waited for Thrym to leave the cave. I must hurry before he gets back. I know that Thrym hides his loot behind that ice door. Do you know how to open it? Any ideas?
Unfortunately not.
Ich bin erst angekommen.
Help me to open it, and I will lead you out of here, and out of Thrym's clutches.
All right.
Netter Zufall.
And let us stand ready to flee at any second if Thrym comes back early.
Okay. Mich stört nur, dass der einen Unsichtbarkeitsumhang hat. Das heißt, theoretisch könnte er auch in den Raum sein, oder? Und es nur Sicherheitsbiegen lassen. So, ich nehme das in den Brutstein.
A protruding ice block.
Okay.
It wouldn't be safe to go through that tunnel alone. If I got lost, I might never get the magic. It would be better with the dwarf Albert.
So, wir reden noch mit Alberich.
Tell me about the ring of the Nibelungs.
Its name is Unverenot. It's the oldest and most precious item of all the treasures of my people. He who owns that ring is the rightful owner of all the riches of the Nibelungs. It was given to my family millennia ago to protect. I'm the last descendant of the guardians of the treasure. And I don't want to be remembered as the one who lost Unverenot.
How was it stolen?
Ah, by deceit. Thrym, the king of the ice giants, invited me and the king of the Nibelungs to dine with him. Supposedly a friendly dinner. Thrym poured wine non-stop, and unfortunately we fell asleep. We woke up in our beds. It seemed that Thrym was so kind as to take us home. But as I woke up, I realized I no longer had the ring with me.
Der
I
Alkohol
used
wieder.
to carry the ring in my pocket. I'm sure it was stolen by that sneak. Obviously, I didn't tell the king.
Good heavens.
Well, actually, Thrym also stole my magic cloak of invisibility. I don't care that much about the cloak,
Das
but
hat man schon.
Tell me about the Nibelungs.
we, the Nibelungs, are an ancient race of dwarves. We live underground and are master miners. We have known the art of forging iron since ancient times. We taught this art to you humans. We hoarded a huge treasure over the millennia. The ring Unverenot is the oldest and most valuable item amongst it. The ring that sneak stole. I'm the last descendant of the guardians of the treasure. And I don't want to be
Okay, das haben wir schon gehört.
How do you know that Thrym hides the ring behind that ice door?
On the night he invited us to dine with him, our sovereign did nothing but brag about the grandeur of the treasure of the Nibelungs. Thrym probably felt belittled and told us that he also had quite a big treasure, hidden behind a huge ice door. I'm sure he hides the ring there.
Any idea how to open that door?
Unfortunately, no. I was hoping for your help.
I don't know how to open it. Of course we can't open it with our bare hands.
Of course we can't. Help me to open it, and I will lead you out of here, and out of Thrym's clutches.
I hope I can find a way to... Where does the tunnel lead?
It's a long underground tunnel that leads precisely to the edge of the forest of the Ice Giant's kingdom.
Why don't we just get out of here? It's too dangerous to stay here. The giant could come back at any moment. And honestly, I don't think there's any way to open that ice door.
I won't leave this cave without my ring. We must open that door. Help me to open it, and I will lead you out of here, and out of Thrym's clutches.
I hope I can find a way to open it. I found some runic stones, but don't know what they mean. Can you help me?
Of course. Show me the runes, and I'll tell you what they mean.
Okay, gut. Was ist der Inschrift? Da auf der Inschrift. Sonne, Wasser, also vielleicht Sonne, Hitze, Wasserstein, Mensch und irgendwas. Riese. Und wir haben hier... Na gut.
Do you know the meaning of this rune?
The rune engraved on this stone is called kauno and symbolizes fire.
Thank you.
Die Musik dazu.
Do you know the meaning of this rune?
The rune engraved on this stone is called lagos and symbolizes water.
Thank you.
Wisst ihr, wo wir diese Runen schon mal gesehen haben? Also ich schon mal. Eben natürlich normal, dass die Runen genutzt werden. Und zwar in Arx Fatalis. Da konnte man nämlich, das ist schon lange her das Spiel, Rollenspieler konnte mit der Maus das Zeichen der Luft malen. Dann hat man halt den Zauberspruch ausgelöst. Ich glaube, das war sogar für Feuer das damals.
Do you know the meaning of this rune?
The rune engraved on this stone is called Sollte and symbolizes the sun's energy.
Thank you.
Moment, aber wir haben ja schon Feuer. Ich habe mir gedacht, Sonne, Feuer. Oder vielleicht das ähnliche Begrifflichkeiten gehören jetzt zusammen. Was ist das eigentlich? Warte mal, das muss ich ganz kurz testen.
Touching it won't be helpful.
Okay, machen wir mal die anderen Runden, würde ich sagen.
Do you know the meaning of this rune?
The rune engraved on this stone is called Isa and symbolizes ice.
Thank you. Do you know the meaning of this rune?
The rune engraved on this stone is called Uruz and symbolizes strength.
Thank you.
Okay, Stärke. Was haben wir hier noch?
Do you know the meaning of this rune?
The rune engraved on this stone is called Thurisaz and symbolizes Thor's hammer and the eternal fight between Thor and the giants.
Thank you.
Okay, da wissen wir jetzt auch. Wir gucken mal die Grafik an.
Touching it won't.
Die Schuhe vor allem, das Kleid. Also wir haben Feuer und Sonnenenergie. Das heißt, das muss auf diese gerade. Dann haben wir Wasser und Eis, muss auf diese. Und dann hier Stärke und Kampf. Also wo auch immer genau. So, jetzt ist nur die Preisfrage. Warum können wir noch diese Podeste hochziehen? Lass uns mal hier was hinlegen. Lass uns doch hier mal die Sonne hinlegen.
That's not going to work. That's not going to.
Ach so. Jetzt vielleicht?
That wouldn't be very. Alberich, I need your help.
How can I help you?
Ach so, der muss jetzt auch wirklich gehen, wo zwei Plattformen stehen
Could you
bleiben.
stand on that platform segment?
Of course.
So, falsch, wir müssen das nämlich oben links nehmen.
Interesting. Rectangular holes appeared in the tops of the ice blocks.
Achso, ich dachte, es muss einfach die...
Thank you, Alberich.
Das sind zwei entkoppelte Rätsel, okay. Ich dachte, es müssen jetzt immer solche zwei Arten des Hochschiebens dieser Blöcke übereinander gelegt und die doppelt sind, bleiben oder werden abgezogen. Keine Ahnung, sowas. Und dass da immer zwei bleiben, die du dann bestückst. Aber es nur ist, alle gleichzeitig hoch zu haben. Okay, nehme ich mit. Machen wir bei Fackel. So, dann machen wir mal Sonnenenergie. Also hier.
The runic stone fits perfectly into the rectangular hole in the ice block.
So. Dann kommt hier jetzt Feuer rein. Meines Erachtens. hat das nicht gesagt, dass perfekt reinpasst. Schon Hinweis darauf, dass es falsch ist. Nicht zusammengehört, sondern Gegensätze vielleicht? Kannst du da rausnehmen? Wir testen es einfach mal mit Wasser, weil Wasser ist ja auch eindeutig. Das hier oben. Okay, er sagt zu nichts, dann kann es durchaus sein. Wahrscheinlich nur das erste Mal, ja, damit kann es reingesetzt werden. So. Dann mache ich mal Eis als nächstes. So, jetzt muss ich zugeben, das kann jetzt beides sein, weil einmal Stärke und einmal der ewige Kampf. Ich würde mal sagen, sie machen ein Bild von sich und meinen damit Stärke. Der Kampf ist dann auf der anderen Seite. Das passt überall perfekt, außer in den unteren beiden. Sieht irgendwie anders aus. Seht ihr das? Doch hier ist der Schatten irgendwie falsch. Dann wechseln wir das mal, diesen ewigen Kampf. Ich mache die Animation weg, das muss nicht jedes Mal sein. So, machen wir hier. Ich meine, vielleicht ist es so, nur die Animation das reinzustecken, dass das genauso aussieht. Das andere scheint so perfekt zu fitten. Ne, ist das gleiche Problem. So, dann würde ich sagen, sind es doch Gegensätze. Nehmen wir die unteren beiden wieder raus. Und zwar, wir hatten Eis. Hier hatten wir Feuer, dann machen wir mal Eis als Gegensatz zum Feuer. Es ist von Sonne. Und im Gegensatz von Wasser nehmen wir Feuer. Dann machen wir nochmal die Jotun-Sachen hier andersrum. Die Stärke und hier das. Ja. Nicht zusammengehörig, sondern obwohl Stärke und Kampf ist nicht hundertprozentig klappt. Ist das eine riesen Teekanne?
You did it! You opened the ice door! Well done, dude!
Lass noch mal kurz.
Thrim's treasure!
Ich möchte ganz
It's
reden.
not all that. Our treasure is far richer.
Feuer, Wasser,
Here it is.
Sonne, Eis, Jotun, kämpfen.
The ring of the Nibelungs! Thank the gods I found it! No! Then here's the invisibility cloak! Hey, dude! Since I don't use it that much, and since you were so kind to help me, I'd like to repay you by giving you my cloak.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated.
Simply wear it to become invisible. Well, it's dwarf-sized, but it should work the same.
Und meine Füße sind sichtbar. Dankeschön.
Thank you.
What's going on? Who turned on all the lights?
Machen wir das Hauptlicht da drin.
Freya, where are you?
Schatz, ich bin zu Hause.
Oh no! Thrym's back! He'll kill us! Run away!
Ne, natürlich Unsichtbarkeitsumhang.
What the hell? Damn, they fooled me. I should have expected this from Loki. Strange. They opened the ice door, but they didn't steal my treasure. So strange.
Ja, das könntest du das mitnehmen. Ich meine, der Eisriese, meinetwegen, aber du. Und raus. Oh, das Aufdröseln. Das wird spaßig dann. Der ganzen Sachen.
And then I escaped from the cave.
Incredible. You've been amazing, stranger. You prove to be even smarter than Loki. How can I repay you?
Lend me your hammer.
What? You ask too much, stranger. I can't leave the mighty Mjolnir in the hands of a mere mortal.
Please, mighty Thor, I risked my life to get it back.
Why do you want my hammer? What do you need it for?
I have to break an indestructible object.
No object is indestructible for Mjolnir.
So, are you going to lend it to me?
Okay,
Okay.
you can keep the hammer for a while, considering that you risked your life to get it back. But I warn you, stranger, don't you dare abuse its power. You're not Thrym. Even if you use my mighty hammer against me, I could simply crush you like a bug.
Sure. Don't worry. Thank you. One last thing.
What else, stranger?
Die Kiste und Glocke.
Can I have my clothes back?
Ja. Mjolnir. Wir nehmen Mjolnir mit.
Remember, stranger, take good care of Mjolnir. Otherwise, something bad happens.
Sure. Don't worry.
Können wir mal reden, den?
I don't need to talk.
Mit Thor reden wir
Tell
mal.
me, stranger, when do you think you can give me my hammer back?
I'll give it back as soon as possible.
Hurry up! I'm starting to lose my patience.
Sure. Don't worry.
Nun gut, dann nehmen wir die Glocke. Stimmt, das schwarze Zeug geht weiter. Hat langsam Zeit.
Oh no! That disgusting black substance is jumping to other books. It's caused by oblivion. I must...
Na, bald wird die unteren Reihen alle angegriffen sein, sodass die oberen wichtig werden. Okay, wir speichern mal.